Hello and welcome to another episode of Between Two Pints. I'm your host Rob, and with me today is Tom from TWCoplay.
Hey.
Tom, what's your last name?
Wilson.
Tom Wilson, people.
Hence the TW.
Now, Tom, I've got you on here for my month of cosplay. Dude, I looked at your cosplays. Man, they're fucking cool. I'm gonna swear there, but like Captain America and like the Reverse Flash. Holy crap, man. Like, I love the Flash, and the Reverse Flash is sick, and your costume. So yeah, Tom, how did you get into cosplaying?
Well, I mean, the first person that got me into it was Rob, and that's Vancouver Joker on Facebook. Basically what ended up happening is I saw him in the Joker costume, and I thought, I could find a character that would basically fit my characteristics, and I chose Captain America because I always thought he was heroic and brave and macho and everything that I kind of wanted to be.
No, that's super awesome. Now, one question though, like, were you a fan of Captain America before the first Captain America movie?
Of course. I read the comics at a young age, and my dad had given me every time I got allowance, I would spend them on comics. Captain America comics were the main ones that I used to get.
That's really cool, actually, because for me, I was a big fan of Captain America. We have like a huge comic library upstairs. I'll show you later. But,
I'd love to see that.
Yeah, but Captain America, I was actually really worried about the first movie because I was like, oh my god, it's gonna be like super patriotic and make me want to throw up, and like, man, it was so good, like the World War II era stuff. And now, like, I've seen pictures of your Captain America costume. That's the modern Captain America costume, right?
Well, I have different versions.
How many versions do you have?
I probably have about 4 now.
4 versions?
I have Age of Ultron, I have Stealth Suit, I have First Avenger, and I'm working on the World War II version, and I'm also working on the new Civil War Captain America. The new Civil War one would probably be the most recent one that's going to be coming out. More details on TWCoplay on Facebook.
Awesome. And now, like, yeah, you've got a Facebook page, but like, do you have like an Instagram or a Twitter?
My Instagram and Twitter are Vancouver Captain.
Vancouver Captain, yep. Both Instagram and Twitter?
Yes, both Instagram and Twitter.
So yeah, viewers, check down below. I'm going to put a link to his Facebook page and also his Instagram and Twitter. We should totally check that out. But now, like, I want to talk about Reverse Flash. I know we want to talk about Captain America. He's like, your Captain America costumes look great, but let's talk about Reverse Flash.
All right.
So, like, how did that happen?
Reverse Flash was probably my favorite villain of anything in any series. It's just, he is the epitome of a villain to me. Cocky, arrogant, and deserves all of it pretty much because he is the ultimate villain.
Cool. Now, so like, I'm assuming you like the show as well as the comics?
Yes.
Like,
yes.
What's your favorite part about the show? I love the show. It's filmed in Vancouver, for crying out loud. Like, it's like awesome.
I think my favorite part of the show is when they cast Tom Cavanaugh as Professor Wells. That was amazing, and him, spoiler alert, him being Reverse Flash was just amazing.
How do you feel about Badass Wells from Alternate Dimension? I'm like, he's awesome with his big laser gun.
It's not as good as Reverse Flash, though. It's just, like, him as Reverse Flash is just amazing.
Well, that's awesome. And we were actually talking about your Reverse Flash costume before we started rolling, and you mentioned you had some plans to like update it a little bit.
I'm going to be putting in some new LEDs to give it the edge. I recently had LEDs installed on it before, but they were blinding. They would blind cameras pretty much. And when you took a picture of me, it would blur the shots of the cameras.
So it's almost like if you wanted to actually be anonymous, like real Reverse Flash, you'd pull that off.
Yeah, exactly.
That's pretty cool. But yeah, no, toning them down so they're just like a little bit weird would still be pretty neat.
Right.
And now, how hard is that to see, though? Like, I would think putting lights near your eyes would make you pretty friggin' blind.
When the lights are off, it's not too bad. When the lights are on, it blinds you. But for that, I actually installed a magnet switch onto my glove. So whenever my fingers touch together to do the classic running pose, the lights will turn on the suit. And when I let go of the thumb, the lights will turn off.
And you made that yourself?
Yes.
So yeah, that like magnet switch on your glove. How exactly did you do that?
I just bought a magnet switch from an electronics shop and just installed it into my glove with 2 magnets. And once you push them together,
Yeah, but
turns
I
on the
would
lights.
I wouldn't know how to do that. Like, how, did you watch like YouTube videos, or are you just like what do you do during the day when you aren't Captain America and Reverse Flash?
Well, I have a history. I have 2 years in electrical at BCIT, and I also have almost 3 years now in HVAC at BCIT. So basically, the electrical part came from BCIT, and that's how I learned how to do it. I just soldered it all together.
That's awesome, man. So you must be like a fan of stuff like Arduinos and Raspberry Pis and stuff.
Yeah, I definitely am.
Wow. Like, man, I bet you could make some pretty sick costumes if you... So that actually segues perfectly into our next segment. What kind of cosplay would you do if, like, you had, like, unlimited time and money?
If I had unlimited time and money, I think I would have to do a full working Hulkbuster suit.
Whoa.
Completely working with the lights, the hands, everything functional on them.
Ready to actually bust Hulks.
Yes, exactly.
At least take, like, Lou Ferrigno on in a fight.
Exactly, yes.
That would be sick, man. I would love to see that. That would be... If you get that off the ground, I can do your video, I can do your photos. May not be the best photographer, but I'll try really hard.
Oh, speaking of which, we do have a little something for you.
Oh my
that
god.
We brought on the show.
Holy cow, what?
What? A little Captain America motorcycle racer.
What? Oh man, I'm gonna have to... I will dig out of the stores. I may have some homemade beer and cider to give to you and your lovely friend. Oh my god, wow, this is gonna go on the wall. We're gonna put this back there and everyone can remember the time that Captain America came on my show.
Thank you.
Maybe we can get you in the dojo in the garage to do some like Captain American training pictures.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I could get my roommates to like pretend to fight you. You wouldn't want to actually fight them.
No.
Well, Tom, we got like a couple more minutes for some questions, and the only question I want to ask you last is like, tell me about the con experience as a cosplayer.
The con experience as a cosplayer is pretty amazing. Sometimes it can be overwhelming depending on how detailed your costume is, to be honest. If you have a really good costume and you really fit the part, a lot of the times you will get swarmed, and it's intimidating. It's really, really intimidating, especially when you have pretty much like the younger generation of people, like little children, coming up to you and thinking that you're actually the hero that they're looking at. You're that person.
So little kids actually think you're Captain America.
Yes, exactly.
That's awesome. So like, do you give out autographs? Like, I guess photos? Like, yeah, that must be great.
I do occasionally. A group of us actually went to a school for cancer awareness month, and basically we watched as the kids ran around the school, and a couple of us actually ran with the kids, encouraging them to run around the school for Cancer Awareness Month.
Did you like lap the crap out of a few of them, just like from like Captain America Winter Soldier? It's like, that's one, that's two.
Well, I did throw out a couple on your lefts, that's for sure.
That's awesome, man. Oh wow, that would be sick. That's so cool. Oh man, on your left. I was watching Captain America Winter Soldier like 2 nights ago, actually.
Just to get you ready for this interview, eh?
Oh yeah, I'll probably watch it again while I'm editing. So I gotta see. Man, I haven't seen Civil War yet. You must have seen it.
I did, for sure. It was amazing.
Amazing?
Amazing.
Awesome.
I can't say anymore.
Thanks for coming on the show and being a part of Cosplay Month. It was really great hearing about your experience at conventions, and like I think we need to get you back on sometime just so we can like talk about Reverse Flash some more.
Sounds great.
But yeah.
Thank you.
And viewers, thanks for watching. You know, get drunk along with us. Leave some comments below. Talk about your favorite Captain America story or your favorite Reverse Flash story, or talk about your favorite story from the Flash TV series, because man, I love that crap. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys.